Well, welcome out to Mirror Lake Highway. Check it out. It's gorgeous up here right now. Anyways, this is typically where the snowmobilers stop off and stuff, but we decided to bring the dogs. You can see them out there running around. So, today's Sunday. Jake released his video yesterday about how he called off the project, and I've kind of wanted to sit on it for a couple days and take the time to really think about it. As we have been, kind of thinking about our feelings and everything about it, I just want to give you guys a recap, go over a couple things with you and just kind of cover some stuff. One is that, I guess first off is, we offered to help Jake with his project when we headed up there in August. And this is where we're at.
Daddy.
Yeah, bud.
We're going on an adventure today.
So, anyways, we'll go over the list and keep going with you. Obviously, my family wants to go out here and play in the snow, and so do I. But we'll talk to you later.
Happy New Year, everyone. Today's New Year's Day, as Ken had mentioned when he was up Mirror Lake Highway. We've had a few days now to think about what we're going to do as Tenacity Overlanding since Jake has called off Jade, fixing Jade here at our shop. We've got a lot of things planned for 2020. It's going to be a fantastic year. We just want to give you guys a timeline from the time we picked Jade up in Ogden to now, and kind of the things that we've done with our shop and preparation to help Jake out with Jade. It's been now, 3 months?
3 months, since she's been down here. We were originally up there to go help in August and volunteered our time to kind of help them with wherever they were at. Initially we contacted to do coatings and stuff like that to help him make sure that they had a better solution as far as paint goes, to make sure that rig, whatever it was going to be a little bit better protected. Once we found out kind of where the stage of the project was, we offered our time in other facets too, as far as the body work came along. Russ having all of his experience and myself as well, we wanted to move in and help them get Jake back on the road with Jade.
Like you said, with the coating, we were willing to help them out. We noticed they weren't to that stage yet, so then we decided, hey, well, we have other abilities to help you with this project as well, and offered that up. So
we really just wanted to help in any facet that we could. There was no exchange of funds or anything like that. We offered to help. We drove ourselves from Lehigh area up to Ogden, which is about an hour and a half each way, and we did that willingly since August until about October-ish, middle of October, to really help out and kind of get everything moving. Now, in that, Jade ended up, myself, I and my family ended up buying a house, and we had a shop on it. And the shop is big. The shop is a 25 by 50 foot shop. It's not huge by any means, but it is a shop, and it has a 13-foot garage door in it, which is huge. So we offered to bring Jade down here based on the project and its needs. It was going to outgrow that one-car garage that it was in up in Ogden. And this was rest of the picture.
This picture here is a picture that I don't know that any of you have ever seen. This is what the whole build was based off of. So if you think about the cardboard cutout that we had made, was all based on this here. You can kind of see it's not an exact of the kind of where we were going, but it's pretty dang close to the direction we were going. Travis didn't really have the room in his garage to be able to build it up that high, and so in talking to Jake and Travis, we decided to bring it down here and help him finish it out.
Yeah, and the nice thing was, instead of us having to drive up and only being able to be there on Saturdays and those types of things to work on the body, we brought it down here
all the time. Yeah,
and we were out here every night. So for the last month and a half, after we got our shop, air plumbed and stuff like that, and we got it set up,
we'd come out here, we'd get the home fire burning.
Home fire, very important. This is one of our favorite upgrades, by the way. But basically, once we got set up, we'd be out here every night. Monday until Saturday, every day, every night.
As much as we
could.
possibly could, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we did have some stuff going on. Russ had to go to Texas for a weekend, and I went down to California to go take care of some of my family stuff that was going on. And we offered as much time and as much help as we could. It was about a week before Thanksgiving. Jake approached us and said, "Hey
I
guys,
want to go back and see my family.
I want to go back and see my family." We're like, "That's
Hey, no
fine."
problem. Yeah,
we
continue to-
even said, "Dude, why don't you just take the 4Runner that you just bought and go start overlanding or finishing your trip in that while we finish Jake here?" Like, we completely offered to do that because, you know, we knew that a big part of his adventures and a lot of his, I guess, livelihood comes from him being on the road and on these trips. And so we offered that. So he went back to Wisconsin. We continued working here. We got their body attached. We got the sides started going up. We started doing over the head, over the passenger compartment, storage area stuff, and then started going into the top when Jake messaged us. I mean,
We had a pretty tight timeline that we had laid out. We had a timeline that, like we had mentioned, we were going to be at Expo West 2020 with the Jeep. So we have on our whiteboard over here, I know we use our hands a lot, but we're kind of pointing different directions because I'm looking at it. But on that whiteboard, we have a time frame lined out of being able to achieve all the things that we needed to do to the Jeep in order to get this thing done by Expo West 2020 in May. So we were on track for the middle of January to start doing coating on the bottom side of this thing, getting the skeleton all put together, get it back off of the frame, laying on the floor and ready to start sealing up the bottom and coating it so we could put, well, actually that and getting the frame coated, get the motor pulled off the frame, get that cleaned up so we could put the two back together and start finishing the outside of it, because we had a lot of electrical and a lot of mechanical to do as well. And so we were on track for that.
We were well on track.
And so,
I mean, we even patted ourselves a few weeks actually
at the end of the
at
project.
the end to make sure that all the bugs were worked out, make sure what was going on and everything. If there was any last minute issues or anything like that were to come up,
we actually had some good sponsors too from SEM and Carborundum. We want to mention them. We'll continue to do so as well.
We're going to continue
an outpouring
using their
of support
products
from them on the chemical side and the abrasive side. Some great people we work with there, and we'll continue to work with them.
Yeah, I mean, we are still going to do a lot of builds and stuff on our channel, but we're also going to do adventure vlogs and then also take you guys with us to different things and kind of show you our lives in the shop as well as our lives on the trail, as well as whatever else that we can fit into the channel within reason, right? Our goal is to switch, like we keep saying, switch over to Tenacity full time, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
But as it stands right now, we've been volunteering our time. We haven't been able to bring, big projects into the shop otherwise, and we just continue to work on our labor of love, really is what it was. I think we even mentioned that in one of our videos. We wanted to get this done so that Jake could get on the road. It was just unfortunate timing that when Jake messaged us because we were so close, really.
Yep. So, Ken and I started talking about this business back in probably really truly about the time him and I started building bumpers on our Land Cruisers. We wanted to, really take our passion, what we enjoy doing, as far as being out on the trail and working on our vehicles to be able to give them the ability to be out and do the things that we enjoy. We started talking about possibly putting a business together and sharing our passion with all of you, our viewers. So
yeah, this kind of expedited that a little bit to the point of, hey, we're in a shop, let's get going, let's do this, let's go. To originally our plan was just kind of do it in stages, kind of start local and then go from there. But as it stands right now, we are set up to do bigger projects.
Because of the Jeep project, we've bought a lot of cool equipment for fabrication and for doing our coatings, our custom coating, our Kevlar coating that we're going to do. And we've got a lot of cool things planned for 2020. We thank all of you for your support. We've had outpouring of support. It's been incredible. We couldn't ask for anything better.
It's been truly humbling, right? Like, I just can't express enough how much I appreciate during this whole thing. you guys reaching out to us, leaving us some comments, leaving us messages on Instagram, on here, wherever you guys can get a hold of us, and just plainly outreaching like, hey, you know what, this is great. Because we could have gotten this done no problem by May, but we were being really realistic with our timeline. The only unfortunate thing about this is it just got called off. And it's really easy to get upset about these things, but we're not that type of people to dwell on that. We, as Tenacity Overlanding, want to continue moving forward, bring you guys the best content that we possibly can, and then continue with other projects and continue with the Jeep project. Right now, she's kind of on hold because we need the dust to settle on this. We need Jake to come in, get his stuff.
We'll figure out the direction.
Yeah.
Ken and I have sat down many different lunches over the last little bit. And we have a direction we think we're going to go that we think you guys will love.
Yeah,
we're not going to talk about that on this video, but stay tuned because we've got some cool things planned. We just got to get a few things behind us still to get to that point to where we can.
It's the particulars, the small stuff.
So,
right?
That's kind of where we're at. Jake, we support you and you're moving forward with what you got planned this year. We wish you the best this year. Hopefully we can, meet up on some of the adventures that we have planned. We kind of had some of those discussed. Jake was kind of talking about going to Colorado with us. So
we hope that he still will.
Out.
Like, we would love to take him on Black Bear Pass and a lot of those other places up there in Colorado, up in the High Rocky area.
Yeah.
And just have a good time. Like, we're good. We don't hold anything against him when he talked to us and discussed us and went over the reasons why he was calling it off. And 99% of them were personal, so we just wanted to, we're not going to talk about why he did that because that's something for him to just talk about in another video. Yep. But we, as Tenacity Overlanding, are committed to finishing the project and any project that we put our hands on too. So, hope you guys will stay tuned. Hope you guys will enjoy it. Do you have anything else you want to say?
I think we're good.
I mean,
stay tuned. Again, we appreciate your support and just stay tuned because we've got a lot of cool things coming.
Sorry this video kind of lagged behind too. We're trying to get them out every week, but then Jake dropped his video and we had to reshuffle.
A couple holidays in there as well.
Yeah, we had to spend
some time with families and so.
Yeah, I had to reshuffle our kind of, what we were planning on putting out and everything as well. So anyways, we hope that you guys had a great holiday season with your guys' family and we look forward to spending 2020 with you. We hope that you'll stay tuned.
And hope you guys all have a great year as well.
Yeah.
Because we know we have a great year planned. So
yeah, we have a good time. And it doesn't matter. I mean, here's the other thing too, is that no matter what happens, me and you are going to have a good time.
That's right. That's what this is all about.
Russ is the best friend that I could ever ask for, and I hope he feels the same about me. Anyways, we just want you guys to stay tuned, have a good time with us, and know that we're being genuine. Because what you see here in video is going to be what you're going to get when you meet us in person. And that's part of the other thing too. We're gonna kind of hint at it today, but we want to meet up with you guys. We want to have a good time on some of our trips because life is not spent in these four walls here. We love living out on the trail.
Yeah, this is just giving us the ability to be out there because we have
more
older vehicles that need work and.
Yeah, speaking of that, I have a whole bunch of suspension parts right here for my truck because I decided to go out there and rally a 20-year-old suspension. Not a great idea. So I'm getting ready to overhaul my suspension, get that stuff ready for this next season. We hope that you guys will enjoy. We also have some sweet stuff set up just in the next few weeks. We're going to go out, hit some trails out in the snow, get some aerial footage, and bring you guys with us and kind of go over it. A couple of you requested walk-around videos on our rig.
Yeah, we'll do that as well.
We're going to do that too, each rig individually. Also, depending on kind of future plans, we do have some rarer vehicles that we are going to bring in here and walk around with you that are going to be absolutely spectacular. And then also, as well, moving forward, we just want to take you guys with us.
Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, leave them.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to see, you've done a great job this far letting us know what you want to see. So keep letting us know. Give us your ideas. Ask any question. We're here to help any way we can and hopefully bring some value to you guys through our YouTube channel. So thank you.
And we appreciate your guys' feedback. I mean, our next video after this will probably be the walk around after everything is settled. We'll show you what we have still left of Jade because Jake did say that he was going to take some of the stuff with him, just depending on what that is. We'll do a walk around video. We'll do some announcements there, and we'll get you guys up to speed. So stay tuned,
have a great year
guys.
and have a great day. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one.